the primal supremacy. It's not a declaration of a racial, religious supremacy or hegemony or discrimination, but we're talking about something that is related to historical materialism. In terms of zero money, the primal supremacy, Primal Shinto declares primal supremacy over all religions that have some type of monetary function. It is not an ethno-racial supremacy, but in terms of systems, there is a supremacy. And let me explain how that is so. The reason why this supremacy exists is because the primal Shinto existed in a time before humans used money. So there was a time before the invention of money where people were just trading, bartering. I have a cow, or 5 sheep for, I trade this basically, X amount of hops for X amount of wheat, maybe I buy a sword, but basically it's a trade and barter. So the societies before organized money and division of labor, these pre-monetary societies, primitive societies, so-called, also had religion. And what is this religion? Basically none other than some form of primal Shinto. So in that type of world, again, there's 2 levels here. One, the primal Shinto before money societies, that existed, and that's what we return to, primal Shinto. And second part is that the kami of the gods of primal Shinto, gods and goddesses, you're looking at nature, the spirits of nature. So culturally, again, it is people have common sense. When you go to a Catholic church, even if you're not Catholic, when that basket comes around, you're likely going to put something in the bin, okay? Basically, organized religions, the point of the primal supremacy is like this. Okay, it has the supremacy of not requiring, in crass terms, maintenance costs. Okay, Buddhist temple in the middle of a dilapidated city of American carnage needs money to maintain its beautiful, pristine, manicured grounds. That's what it looks like. You got American carnage everywhere and this well-maintained temple. Somebody's giving money. Somebody's paying for it, okay? Basically, whether a Jewish temple, Hindu temple, mosque, church, Buddhist Dharma temple, Buddhist temple, or even modern Shinto shrine. A lot of these religions, they require money literally to maintain the structure. So the primal supremacy of primal Shinto is simply, so you see this, okay, I don't want to get too nerdy. If there's a place that charges you an admission fee, that's just arbitrary man-made bullshit, okay? I can only say back in my day, did I pay admission fees? No, I go anywhere in nature. But let me see. But I'm not advocating breaking our human being laws. But basically, the supremacy of primal Shinto is there is no Buddhist temple to maintain. There is no Hindu temple to maintain. There is no Islamic mosque to maintain. There's no evangelical church to maintain where you have to pay for electricity, a salary of a senior pastor, associate pastor, deacon, pastoral associate. None of that. So the absurdity of the supremacy in having no money is simply this logic. You don't put money at bamboo. You don't throw money when you go to sheep range. I can search for Candy Beach. I'll spend money on gas, but I don't put money on top of a yucca. Okay, so when you go to the ocean, generally, no matter what religion you are, atheist or Christian, for the most part, you don't go around, no matter how religious someone is, they don't go around throwing money into nature. And the supremacy of primal Shinto is that because we have no Buddhist temple to maintain. We don't have a Christian church with electricity, water, basically altar, big TVs, senior pastor, associate pastor, junior pastor, no salaries, no hired clergy. It's literally rock, sunshine, bamboo, ocean, river, literal elements of nature. 5 elements: pani, agua, shui, mizu, and ocean, umi, sky, sora, and you have animals such as birds, tori. So how many times do people feed? Sometimes they illegally feed like pigeons or something, but they don't throw money at park pigeons. But the park pigeon is God, kami. So the same thing is the kami don't need your money. And in Primal Shinto, the supremacy of Primal Shinto, there is no money involved because there's simply no need for money. If we had if this was a Buddhist temple in the middle of American Carnage, where you have a Buddhist temple that is so well maintained, manicured, beautiful, and everywhere else, 3 feet away, there's a fucking drug deal going on. There's a crackhead. There's someone on fentanyl. Okay, so that somebody has to be giving money to maintain a walled garden in the middle of American Carnage. Okay, so, but in Primal Shinto, the supremacy is not ethnic, it's not racial, but it is historical. There's a time when societies didn't have money, and that's what Primal Shinto is, a spiritual framework in a time without money. And in terms of not needing money, yes, we are superior in this monetary sense, not being dependent on money over every religion on earth. But it's not an ethnic, racial superiority, it's just a statement of fact that because we don't need money, we don't have any grounds to maintain, we have a superiority over, for example, a temple, a church, a mosque, so even a shrine that has to maintain, for example, that has to maintain a priest. In Primal Shinto, there is no priest with a platter wanting your monetary donation. There is no priest to accept your rupee, dollar, anything. No dinero. So the supremacy of Primal Shinto is one that is rooted in historical fact, in that we don't do money because we don't need money. This bamboo doesn't need money.